Hi guys, Becca and Lizzie here, aka Boots and Heels. Today we're on farm at home, which is in North Yorkshire. So I'm the 5th generation here, and we're going to be telling you a little bit about what we'd get up to on farm when we're filming for Boots and Heels, a bit behind the scenes.
Yeah, really exciting. So should we crack on? Let's go. Becca, tell me how you got into ag.
So I have worked in summer holidays and stuff on the farm all my life, and then finally moved back to the family farm a year ago. So now I work here all the time, and we are arable, and we've got some sheep as well. So Lizzie, you're not from a farming background. How did you get into the industry?
Funny story actually. Not growing up in any sort of kind of farming background whatsoever, not on farm. After my degree I fell into the industry in a poultry equipment supply company, and I just fell in love with it. So yeah, here I am today working for Farmers Weekly and Boots and Heels.
So Lizzie, what are you setting up there?
So I'm setting up our camera. So normally we do have a videographer that follows us on the UK tour, but occasionally we do have to get hands on and set up our tripod, our little camera with the gimbal, and yeah, something like this we would be filming, which is trial plots. So yeah, really exciting and allows us to get really hands on farm. So how did we start Boots and Heels, Bex?
Well, Lizzie and I used to work together in a previous ag job, and any breaks, lunch breaks, we'd always just be really intrigued by the other one's job. So Lizzie would be asking me questions about the farm and how we do things, and vice versa. I'd have questions for her in her kind of more marketing and social media role. So Lizzie came up with the idea of a podcast as a really good platform to share all there is to know about British agriculture.
So we started to educate the public and ask questions that most people have but don't really get to ask and find the answer. So one of my first questions to Bex was, how do you make hay?
And my answer was, it's actually straw. But how would Lizzie know, how would the general public know if they've never been on a farm and they don't, carry out the work day to day? So what we really want to show is that questions aren't stupid, you're not ignorant for asking them, and there's usually an answer that we can get across to you really, in really quite an accessible way.
What's the difference between hay, haylage, silage, straw, grass? Do you know?
So one of the biggest questions we try and answer, which colour's the best colour tractor? I think you know the answer.
Lol.
It's not just Lizzie asking the questions, I have loads for her too, particularly on the social media side. So the other day we were just chatting and I wanted to know which social media platform would be best for us to get the message out there. So Lizzie, which platforms do we use?
I guess it depends what message and demographic you've got, what audience you want to reach. So Facebook, for instance, you'll often find maybe the older generation. Instagram is really good to kind of portray a message really quickly with images. You'll find the younger generation. YouTube's really great. You've got people from all different ages. But most recently, TikTok has taken over the social media platform. And if you're not on there, you are missing a trick.
So Becca, name some of your favourite guests. Go!
Oh, I have loved Zoe Colville, aka the Chief Shepherdess, and Emma Gray. I just love seeing how other farmers are doing things, so to see them lambing, looking after their sheep was amazing.
Fab.
So Lizzie, favourite guests?
Oh gosh, Sophie Gregory is my gal, love her. She got me into dairy cows, and Tom P, because he gave us the confidence to kickstart our YouTube series. So we often get asked, why did we move from a podcast series to YouTube?
And it's a really good question, and the main reason we did it is because people from a non-farming background really like the visual element of being able to see what we were talking about, whether that's what a cluster is when you're milking or what a specific bit of kit is for arable. So yeah, the visual side's really it's taken off.
And who doesn't like to see cute animals, things, challenges that I get into mainly more than you? And yeah, some funny bloopers too, so check it out. With my bestie, yo Boots. I love how we just answer to that now. Okay. I'm just gonna, oh look at its ears. It's like a bunny one. It's a bunny sheep.
So Lizzie, can you give us a sneak peek of any episodes that are to come?
Well, we've just kicked off our boots versus heels challenges, so you might see us tackling different things across the farm and seeing who does it better. We love a good challenge.
So tell us a bit about the episodes that are available now, Bex.
So if you head over to the YouTube channel, you can see us visit Emma Gray, so a shepherdess, Rockfield Studios, which the biggest diversification in agriculture, and also we see Lizzie milk her first cow with Sophie Gregory.
Do you have a dream guest, Rebecca?
Oh, I mean, I love all of our farming guests and visiting other farms, but I'd love to have somebody kind of high profile who's nothing to do with farming, because I think that could really push our message to a different audience. Lizzie, dream guest, couple?
Oh, well, you know, I'm always going to say Taylor Swift because she's my gal, and fun fact, I have met her once. But apart from that, I'd actually like to speak with somebody like Ed Sheeran. I know he's quite open on things like rewilding at the minute, so it'd be really good to have an open discussion about the benefits and not. Just want to say thank you so much for joining us for Behind the Scenes today. Hope you really enjoyed it and learned something.
Yeah, thank you for Country Girls UK for having us as well. We've really enjoyed it. And if you have any questions at all, whether it's farming related, non-farming, videoing, whatever it is, we'd love to hear from you as well.
Amazing. Bye guys.
Bye.
Plus, don't forget you can watch all of our videos on our YouTube channel.
Or head over to Instagram, Facebook, other social media platforms at Boots and Heels UK, and yeah, follow what we're doing.
Amazing.